Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Welcome back to my channel. I told you guys that I would be back with a thrift haul. So I do have a decent little thrift haul for you all. And then, because I said in my last video that we have absolutely no restraint whatsoever, we went to 2 estate sales today. I don't know about you, but I just needed to get out of my house. I needed to put my phone down. I needed to get off of the TV, and I needed to go have some fun. And what better way for us to have fun is to do what we love, which is estate selling. I have been still watching the estate sales, but in all honesty, there's not really been one that I've just had to go to. The only one that I wanted to go to, it opened on a Thursday. It was probably over an hour away from here, and you know, I have to really be picky about that because I can't be taking off work for estate sales all the time, and you never know when that amazing estate sale is going to come by. But anyway, today I have a thrift haul for you all, so let's just get right into it. Now, first up, I bought this little frame at City Thrift. And I knew that I thought that I had a lot of wallet size antique photographs, but I really only have 2. That is the puppies opening the gate because I don't have it locked. But anyway, I only had 2. So I have lots of like 5x7s and larger ones. Anyway, I had every intention of putting this in the booth, guys, but I cannot because I put this picture in it that sat on my little desk over here. Look how perfect is that. And this is like a foil on the inside. But this picture, I had forgotten, is dated. Yeah. This picture is dated August 15th, 1870. And it was taken in Franklin, Kentucky. So I thought, well, no, that has to stay here. But look how perfect. I thought that was so great. Now, I did find these owls, and I think this is like a door stopper, except for it doesn't have, sometimes the door stoppers will have like that little piece that comes out. But it is, I guess, see no evil, hear no evil, say no evil, little cast iron owls. How cute is that? This will be going to my booth tomorrow at Antiques on 231. Then I found this little copper watering can with the detail on it, little wooden handle. It didn't have a lid. I kind of looked all around for a lid. I even kind of looked through some of the bag items. But I think that I'm going to stick a little bit of greenery in there because that's really cute, even without a lid. And I'm going to be taking this to the booth. I do really well, and I think I said copper. This is brass. I do really well with brass. And even though I really like it, I couldn't come up with a place to put it. Now, y'all know I have a lot of restaurant wear, and I had said I was not going to buy any more restaurant wear, but I love this platter. It was only $4, and it's got like a crack in here. You can't feel it, so it's like inside. It does go all the way through, but it's starting to age. It'd be kind of awesome if it aged a little bit more. It's aged on the, I don't think you can see it, but it's aged like right around through here. So I thought, you can't see it because I'm not, but it's pretty. It'll, like, if you stack them, you're going to notice it, and it's going to be really pretty. So I picked that up. Can't lay stuff down on the couch because they are both laying there. They've been outside with Greg. He's working in the yard. Now, I got this. I really like this. Most of you are probably not. I got to get that off. It's very old. I think it's had some damage to it, but it is like a mirrored, I don't know. This is a mirror. This looks to me like where somebody would have put tape on it, but it's under the mirror. Like, it's not, you can't feel it. I don't know how to explain this, but I love this. It was on the bottom of a shelf. So I grabbed it. I think it'll be really pretty in the back of a cabinet, just to kind of draw your eye back there. So I don't understand this, but anyway, I didn't want to just leave it sitting there. I thought it was great. I did find some wooden candlestick holders. I love wooden candlestick holders. I think I have 3, but I picked these up at a great price. So these will be going to my booth tomorrow. If you're local, I will be restocking my booth tomorrow. Now, I have 4 or 5 of these, and I've put these in my booth before and they don't sell, but I saw this one and I thought for the fall, how beautiful is this orange bundt pan? Now I know I've seen where people are spray painting them and turning them into pumpkins, which is super cute. I'm not going to put anything here to make it look like a pumpkin. I mean, I could stick some greenery in there. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the booth. I did not use orange much this year except for in the foyer. So I'm going to put this in the booth for anybody that wants to do a DIY and make them a pumpkin. I think things like that are cute, but I'm not a DIYer because I don't have the patience for it. And I'm a sort of a perfectionist, so like if I don't get it right, I get all bent out of shape. Now, I'm a sucker for anything that has an eagle on it. So I thought this was great. It's letters, bills, and miscellaneous, and a place to put your keys, or, you know, you could hang candles from here, the kind that are on strings. Anything you wanted. Super cute. Like that. I got this Gilbert brand clock. It is amazing. It does, I don't think it works. I mean, you might could fiddle with it. I don't know how, but it looks like all the parts are there. It has this cute little door. Smells just as old as it possibly could. This I thought was super cool. It opens. Very neat. This would be a great decor piece on a mantle or in a bookcase. Like I said, I'm sure somebody that likes to tinker with things could get this to work, but you know, it's heavy. This is a good solid piece, so I did pick this up. I had thought about keeping it, but I found something at an estate sale today, so this one will be going in the booth because we just can't have a ton of clocks. I got this cute little heart shelf. I remember when heart shelves were all the rave, which is probably why I don't have heart shelves in my house. But I cannot keep stuff like this in my booth. Anytime I put something like this in the booth, it sells. So I don't know if y'all have noticed, but almost everything is for my booth. Now, aren't you proud of me? Because I am bad about keeping stuff and just having way too much stuff. Okay, then I got this, and this is so heavy, and I have no idea how it's going to come across on film for you guys. I saw this, and it wasn't priced. So I went back to the thrift store the next day, and I talked to somebody that I know that works there, and I asked her, I said, is there any way that y'all could put a price on this? And she was actually off the clock. She was in there shopping. So she said, come back tomorrow. The manager of this particular store is bad about putting large items on the floor and not putting a price on them. And this store will not sell you anything that is not priced. But the lady said our big boss, like I'm assuming like the district manager or something, boss will be at the store tomorrow morning and we will get the stuff priced. So come back. So I went back this morning and I couldn't find it. It was nowhere. And she thought, well, I wonder if either it got broken or I don't know. She said, I don't really know what to tell you. But I was like, it's okay. I don't need another one of these. But I just thought, no, that did not get broke. I don't know. You know how you just like, that doesn't make sense. So on my way home, I told Greg, I said, I'm going to stop in one more time just to see. And so, I couldn't find it, but they had this massive piece of artwork and something caught the corner of my eye, and this was behind that big old piece of artwork. Now it is heavy, but it is a, Tucker company that apparently this company used to make like wall art and mirrors. So look at this beautiful, it's not antique, it is a vintage mirror. It is so freaking heavy, y'all. Look how beautiful. Oh, it's got me. This mirror is. Look at all that. Oh my gosh. It is gorgeous. Do you see why I was stalking this mirror? I will try to take a picture and insert it so you can get a better look at it. That mirror. Like, I had to have that mirror. And I'm so glad that I went back one last time. Now, I know so many of you love our pets. and you like to see glimpses of our pets. That's Ruby. But I have one of you on here that you comment all the time, and you and your mother absolutely love Maggie Lou. So she just happens to be right here. Stop. And so she wants to tell you hi, and she hopes that you and your mom have a great weekend. Y'all, if she were a little bit more well behaved, I would put her and Ruby in a stroller and take them to the junk hunt with me, because I know a lot of you enjoy seeing them, but she would bite you. Now, Ruby wouldn't. Ruby would look lovingly and gaze into your eyes and, you know, just make you feel so loved. Maggie would bite you. She would be like, get away from my mama. And she doesn't ride the stroller very well, do you? So you don't like the stroller. But, and two, you know, it's too busy of an event. You can't, it's not a good place to bring your pets. But anyway, I hope that you enjoy getting to see Maggie. She won't look at the camera. I'm sorry. All right. Stop kissing me. She will kiss us all day long. Okay. So that is it. For some of you, I know that grossed out. I'm sorry. That is it for my thrift haul. And I'm not going, y'all, I'm not going anymore. It was like a frenzy. We shouldn't have started. But like I said, I just needed to get out of the house. Needed to get off my phone. You know, and I'm sure many of you need to get away from the news and watch YouTube. So I hope you tune in. I know some of you have reached out to me asking me, one of you just asked me, hey, I would love to see your porch for fall. Y'all, my fall home tour has already gone up. It went up like 2 weeks ago. And like I said, it just has tanked because I got knocked out of the algorithms. I'm trying to be good and save money. But if you're watching this and you're wondering, why has she not put her fall home tour up? It is out. Just go to my channel, and it's 2 videos ago. So make sure you hop on to watch that. If you didn't see it, then you don't know that I just wasn't able to do a lot of the decorating. Greg had to kind of step up and do a lot of it for me this year. Physically, I just was not able to do it. I am doing much better, but it will be a fun video for you to watch. All right, guys, so that is going to be it. I'm probably just going to hit stop and turn right around and record the estate sale haul so that I can get everything put up. But y'all have a great rest of your weekend. And until I see you again, happy thrifting.